everybody, my name is Kira.
My name is Linda, and today we're going to be doing our August book haul.
There are a lot of books. Okay, so we're not going to delay any longer, we're just going to get straight into it. So,
book number 1, Lady Midnight by Cassandra Clare. These are only little sampler chapters of it.
We got for free in eSense.
But it is coming out on the 8th of March in 2016.
And for those of you who don't know, it is about Emma, who was introduced to us in City of Heavenly Fire, and it was basically going to be set in Los Angeles, and who doesn't love that? So, yeah.
Sounds good.
And it's Cassie. So we're excited. I haven't actually read the sampler yet, though.
I have to finish the books. I'm about to hold up 4 books, but 2 are novellas, and the other 2 are to complete a series I own. Kira also owns the series, but doesn't have it completed either. And we will start off with Demon, which is the prequel novella. This is Elixir. It is Aiden's point of view right after Deity.
Your face!
I'm terrified, okay? I haven't read the next 2 books, which are the last 2 books in this series, which is Apollyon and Sentinel.
We forgot to explain that these books are from the Covenant series by Jennifer Armentrout, and it is an amazing series, and if you haven't read it, read it. It's really underrated, and
yeah,
I think more people need to read it.
Everyone compares the first book, Half-Blood, to the Vampire Academy, but then everyone says that it diverges off of the Vampire Academy storyline.
If you like mythology, you'll love these books. So
especially Greek mythology, because this is all based on Greek mythology. You know how I feel about it. She does have a few books.
The next book I got in August was The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson, and it is the first book in the Mistborn series or trilogy? Trilogy. Okay. I don't really know much about it other than the fact that it's high fantasy, and everyone on BookTube seems to love it, and like Brandon Sanderson is basically like the god of fantasy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited. Can't wait to read it. I was waiting to buy it all summer, and now I finally have it, so yay!
The next book that I bought was Me and Earl and the Dying Girl by Jessie. I haven't read this yet, and I haven't seen the movie either. I know it's a contemporary, and the Dying Girl's name is Rachel, and everyone says it's a really funny book, even though it shouldn't be.
And it's a really pretty cover.
It's a very pretty cover.
So that's what I would buy it just for the cover. And I know people don't judge a book by its cover, but come on, we all do it.
Yeah, we do.
It's a thing.
It's a very big thing, especially on BookTube.
Yeah.
Okay.
Woo! No! So the next books I got are from the same author, so I just decided to show them together, and you're probably all familiar with the duology. These aren't actually from the duology, but one of them is. And it's If I Stay by Gayle Forman. Now, I had Where She Went before this, because I saw the movie and I was like, you know what, I'm not actually going to bother reading If I Stay, but then by the time I got around to reading Where She Went, I forgot what happened in this, so I was like, I'm gonna buy it and read it, and then I ended up reading both in one day because I love them so much. And it's weird because in the beginning I didn't really like the writing style, but then I just grew to love it so much, and Where She Went is so much better than If I Stay. So if you didn't like If I Stay, still read Where She Went. Anyway, next. So, Just One Day by Gayle Forman, because Paris.
Which means I'll end up buying it because we both love Paris.
And this is set in Paris, well, some of it anyway. Yep. And I couldn't resist, and because I love Gayle Forman's writing, I was like, okay, I'll buy it. And I bought it straight after I finished reading If I Stay.
Next book I got, I did not buy this book myself, my friend gave it to me, is Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page. All I really know about this book is that it is a retelling or a kind of prequel thing to The Wizard of Oz, where another girl is brought to Kansas and Dorothy is evil, or something like that.
The next book I got in August was The Isle of the Lost by Melissa de la Cruz, and I still have the bookmark in it because I started reading it when I bought it, and then I just did not like it at all. It's like based on fairy tales, but it's the sons and daughters of villains, and they're living on this island, and they've been banished from the kingdom, and Beast is actually the king. But I don't know, obviously it's a children's book, but it was so childish that I just couldn't read it. Like, obviously Harry Potter and Percy Jackson are children's books, but they're written in such a way that, anyone can read them, but this book not so much. And I know a lot of people liked it, but it just wasn't for me. But anyway, it's gonna sit on my shelf and look pretty.
The next 2 books I'm going to be showing are from the same series and clearly by the same author. What am I saying? I don't know what I'm saying. I've read the first book, loved it, and I'm going to pick up this next book as soon as I can. And the books are Crown of Midnight and Air of Fire by Sarah J. Moss, however you want to say it. I bought these both in August, but I've also bought Queen of Shadows and had a chat with the cashier about Queen of Shadows. They follow Selena Sardathian, who is an assassin!
Woo!
And she is put into a competition to become the king's assassin. You should read it if you haven't read it because it's amazing. Kira, read it.
I could just feel you like starting to glare at me.
Kira, read it.
The next book I got in August was Talon by Julie Kagawa.
Kagawa?
I don't have a clue.
Kagawa.
Basically dragons.
That was the literal reason she bought the book, because dragons.
You know my obsession with dragons. But basically, dragons. Just dragons. Read it, okay? I had kind of mixed feelings, but dragons. It centers around a girl called Ember and her brother Dante, and basically they are dragons, but they have to learn to be in human form to blend in with the human world. And then there's this kind of army who's been like having this war with them for thousands and thousands of years, and her and one of the like main soldiers in the army end up meeting, and it follows their story.
Okay, so this next one I'm going to have to explain because it's not in English. I was away in Gran Canaria, which is like a Spanish island, and I was in the airport and I was coming home. I was talking to Kira while I was in the airport, and I kind of bought The Maze Runner in Spanish.
And of course I had to buy two because Spanish and The Maze Runner.
Runner.
The Maze Runner is one of my favorite series, so. But it should be entertaining to read it in Spanish. Oh yeah, by the way, okay, we're going to see The Scorched Earth today, but obviously not today in your time because...
Today in our time when we're filming this video.
The next book was recommended to me, so I kind of had to, like, I gave in eventually. I wasn't going to read it for like probably another year or so, but I gave in because I saw the beautiful UK cover of it, and it is Daughter of Smoke and Bone by Laini Taylor. I honest to God don't know really anything about this. I just know that it's hard to get into in the beginning, but once you get into it, it is unbelievable, and Kat from Kenny-tastic is obsessed.
Yeah.
She like tries to bring it into every video, so maybe I'll do that when I read it, but yeah, I'm really excited and I can't wait to read it.
So the last book I'm going to show was given to me by one of my friends, and I'm sorry if I butcher the last name. It is hard to say. And the book is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea by April G. Tucholke. I don't know how to say her last. I've kind of wanted to read this since I saw Whitney from Witty Novels talking about it. I can't remember what it's about, but I know that I wanted to read it. Something about Europe and parents leaving.
The final book that I got in August, well, I didn't actually get in August, I ordered in August because it only came out.
Which still counts.
It literally came out at the very end of August. But anyway, it is The Next Together by Lauren James, and all I know about this book is it's about two people who fall in love like in the 1800s, and then they keep being reborn every, I don't know how many years, but basically they live throughout all the different years up until I think it ends in 2040 or something like that. So they keep being reborn and they fall in love every time, and so it's like seeing if they end up together in the end. And I know, but it's like it has all,
It looks cool.
Cool notes and texts and
I
all
love the
different
cover
things in
though.
it. Cover's so pretty. That's one of, I don't know what it's like. If any of you have read it, let me know, because I really just bought this because I was like, it sounds pretty good. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We're both gonna drop these, aren't we?
Okay, so I bought 7 books. Linda bought 8.
But got 3.
Yeah.
Kira got 1.
I don't know how booktubers do this. They're so heavy.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I think it's because you have 2 hardbacks and I don't.
Yeah.
I just buy paperbacks basically.
I kind of I'm in love with pretty hardcovers. Jeez.
We're both dying here. Please, someone let us wrap up.
Okay, we're gonna wrap it. We hope that you enjoyed watching this quite large August haul, and it's our first haul actually. We hope that you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, then please like it, and if you want to see more from us, then hit the subscribe button.
Leave a comment down below of what books we should read next, and if there are any others we should buy, but I'm on a book buying ban right now. And until next time, bye! her, shouldn't I?
Yeah.
Give me a second.